Sept.
Okay, so the correct week. Okay, so monitor the two Chinese trade balance.
Okay. What's going on? Yep, done.
Yeah. Then on Monday we have the pound Halifax HPI month-over-month major.
Yep.
And the yen current account major higher time frames.
Yep.
And I will monitor the Japanese or the yen final GDP price index year over year.
Okay.
And then I will also monitor the final GDP quarter over quarter.
Sorry, got the wrong one. Okay.
Yeah, and pay attention that it is the Labor Day in USA and in Canada, so for Monday expect a very, very quiet day. So
yeah,
better not to trade on Monday.
Ralph asked me if we have such holidays. I said yes, but at different times of the year. Like in New Zealand, we celebrate Christmas at a completely different time as well. So Tuesday, Eusebio?
On Tuesday, can you scroll down a little bit the calendar?
Getting there.
Okay, thanks. So on Tuesday, we will have, let's see.
Oh, your birthday, Charlie. Happy birthday. I remember 10 years ago when you were just a decade younger. Okay,
I no longer see the calendar. Okay. Tuesday, I will monitor the Chinese CPI year over year.
That's it.
And the German trade balance. No, the German trade balance is, yeah, it may be interesting just to monitor.
Okay, and not the revised.
The revised GDP quote over quote on the euro, no, it's not important at all.
Okay, so another quiet week.
Yeah. So Wednesday we have a big one. So we have, first of all, to monitor the German 10-year bond auction. And then we have the CAD with the Bank of Canada rate statement and the overnight rate, which are major higher time frames and in red.
Okay.
So major plus, of course.
Ones that are marked with a thing major, ones that you can sort of hang around for because they're likely to produce good results. That's the difference between them and just plain majors. Yep.
Then we have the US dollar, the 10-year bond auction to monitor. And then we have the MI inflation expectations for the Aussie, but not necessarily a major, but at least a monitor.
Okay. Okay.
On Thursday, we have another big one. No, sorry. Yeah, another big one in red, yeah. With the, let's see, the euro main refinancing rate, then the monetary policy statement and the ECB press conference.
Okay.
I will monitor the US dollar core PPI and PPI month over month, and I will still monitor the US dollar unemployment claims.
Okay.
Then I will monitor the pound GDP estimates. And then we have the natural gas storage to monitor, the crude oil inventories to monitor. Then we have Macklem speaking of the Bank of Canada, due to speak about the Bank of Canada economic progress at the Canadian Chamber of Commerce. Let's forget. And we have then Lagarde.
Have you gone off her, Eusebio? It used to be on first name basis.
Not this time, due to deliver a closing remark at a virtual banking conference hosted by the Bundesbank. No, not important. And then monitor the US dollar 30-year bond auction.
Yep.
And that's it for Thursday. Okay. And on Friday,
right.
On Friday, we have the pound GDP month-over-month major higher time frames.
Okay. Not monitoring this.
No.
Euro.
No.
Okay.
No. Then we have the pound manufacturing production month-over-month, major. Then we have Weidmann from the German Bundesbank speaking.
Okay.
due to participate in a panel discussion. Okay, let's forget. I will monitor the pound consumer inflation expectations.
Okay.
We have the US dollar CPI and core CPI month-over-month major higher time frames.
Yep.
And I will monitor the US dollar federal budget balance.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, thanks, Eusebio. So the incantation for this is when you're trading anything, okay, there's all sorts of sub-clauses to this, but if you've got a major news item coming up, then don't place any orders within 1 hour of the news coming. If you're already in a trade, then exit it within half an hour of the news coming out. This applies to time frames under the 4-hour charts. If you're trading the 4-hour charts and above, then that applies to anything that's got H4 listed on it. If the news is one of the 3 main pairs, the US, the yen, or the euro, then treat it as if you're trading something that's got the news coming up on that particular currency, even if you don't have that currency in the pairs that you're trading. So they're that powerful that they can affect any pairs at any time. If you're trading smaller pairs, like for instance the CAD or the Kiwi or the Aussie, and there's news coming up on those, then those things apply. But if you're trading, say for instance the euro or euro dollar or the pound Swiss or something like that, and there's something coming up on the CAD, you don't need to worry about it so much. Just be aware that it's there. You don't have to closely follow those rules because it's unlikely that the smaller currencies are going to impact any of the other currencies that much. The only ones that are a bit different are the Kiwi and the Aussie. They kind of walk a bit in lockstep. And the pound kind of sits in between all of these. So depending on what's happened in the past, news coming out on the pound might influence things or might not influence things. Okay, kind of messy, but at the bottom of the NewsWatch page is a bit more explanation on this all written out. If you have any questions, please ask. Items here that are marked with care is because in the past any news that was coming out on the pound while Brexit was still running would jump around just for no reason at all. So just be careful when there's news coming up on the pound. That's essentially all I'm saying there. And items that are marked with monitor, if they're coming up, then it could be good for interest's sake. Monitor if you're trading, like doing bond stuff or something like that. Monitor this one to see what the pound inflation expectations are going to be like, just so that you've got some background, but you don't actually have to do that much with your trading itself. Having said all that, if you're, and those don't trade within 1 hour and get out within half an hour, requests are more for the primer people. If you're standard and you've got multiple scale-ins already running, then take some profit off so that you're protecting your account. The whole idea is that if the news comes out, say for instance on the pound, and it's a surprise, then it can cause the currency or currencies to jump around a lot, and that can impact your cold hard cash that you've got in your account, not just the profit, but actually eat into the account itself. So it's better to be out of it when that comes. There's a ton of times when I've followed those rules and blessed Eusebio with some very choice words because nothing actually happened and I could have stayed in the movement. But you don't know ahead of time. And there's been other times when the news has come out and it's caused a huge spike and I would have lost a whole pile of money. So it's better to have money and be grumpy than not have any money and still be grumpy. So that's what that's all about. Okay, on the top 10 list, and if you have any questions or you've seen us make a mistake here, us meaning me, I'll keep Eusebio out of that one, then just let us know because nothing's infallible here. For the last 4 weeks, these are the 28 pairs and they're arranged by average dollar value. So these are for the top 10 that we use. You can see how much they're moving, and actually they're not moving that much at the moment. 1164, and today's date is this. Okay, so they've been reasonably consistent so far. Not much movement. The lower down the rank pairs have been, they're quite nicely bunched at the moment. Previously it was, these ones were quite big movers and then they would drop off really rapidly. Now they're all sort of nicely in a good fat bunch, so you can pick pretty much whatever you like out of there, almost. And the reason we do this is these ones are the ones that are making the most money. These ones at the bottom are making very little money, so spend your time trading these ones. And because when we, at the beginning of the year, when the crash kicked in, prices were moving at these ranges up here around March, April. These were incredibly jumpy, so they were very hard to trade. So we picked up these pairs here as well as kind of like smooth movers. Are those okay, Eusebio, for your smooth movers?
Perfect.
Okay. So what we're going to do now, we meaning Eusebio in this case, is match up the top 10 pairs with the news that's come out, so that you get, move that up a bit, pairs on a daily basis. So here we go, and I'll just get rid of that. Okay, anything else? Okay. Yeah, Charlie, be careful of your birthday party. Okay, so on Sunday, we're looking for major news items. So on Sunday, we've got nothing in the major list, and on Monday, we've got the pound and nothing else in the New York session. Anything after the New York session is regarded as for Tuesday. So we've only got the pound, Eusebio.
Okay, so the first choice will be the pound US dollar or the pound yen.
Okay. Trying to figure these out last night.
Then the pound Kiwi or the pound Aussie.
Yep.
And then the pound CAD or the pound Swiss.
Okay.
But pay attention that Monday, Canada and USA will be on a bank holiday for Labor Day.
Okay, and for Tuesday we have leftovers from Monday, which is the yen.
The yen, okay.
And nothing on Tuesday.
Okay, so we will have the pound yen or euro yen.
Yep.
Then the pound US dollar or pound CAD.
Yep.
And then the pound Kiwi or pound Aussie.
Okay. And on nothing left over on Tuesday. On Wednesday we've got the CAD.
The CAD, okay.
That's it. It's very quiet week. Yep.
Yeah, okay. So we will have the pound US dollar or the pound CAD.
Okay.
Then the pound Kiwi or pound Aussie.
Yep.
And then we can take the pound yen or the pound Swiss.
Okay. Thursday, again, kind of ran out of steam by then. Thursday, we've got nothing left over from Wednesday.
Okay.
Yep. Just seems a bit strange. And we've got the euro.
Okay.
And nothing.
And nothing else. Okay. So we will have, let's see. We will have the euro US dollar as the first choice or euro yen.
Yep.
Then the pound US dollar or the pound yen.
Done that one, haven't I?
Yeah, on Monday the first choice.
Oh, thanks. Okay. And what's the last one?
You have not updated yet, Chris.
No, you tell me first.
Pound US dollar or pound yen?
Yeah, I know. I've got that. It's poised, ready to be pasted. But what's the last one you said, Gary?
The last one will be the pound Kiwi or pound Aussie.
Oh, okay. I thought you're going for the euro because I wanted to copy it across. Okay. And on Thursday.
No, Friday.
Yeah, Thursday we've got nothing left over.
Okay.
And on Friday we have the pound.
The pound, okay.
And the US American dollar.
And the US dollar. Okay, so
yep.
We will have the pound US dollar or the pound yen.
Okay. Hey, Edmund.
Then we will have the pound Kiwi or pound Aussie.
Yep.
And then the pound CAD or the pound Swiss.
Okay. Right. So now we've whittled the 10 down to 6 each day. Not much of a whittling. These ones here are the main ones to go for. So the top 4. Well, the top 4 for each day. And the pound Kiwi and the Aussie are walking kind of lockstep. So you've kind of got 3 to really look at. If none of these are sort of doing it for you, then drop down to this 3rd row. And that's how you use those. So rather than jumping around 10 or 28 different pairs all the time, this will help keep you focused. And when I did a stats exercise asking people what made them not compliant, what's the word? Consistent, they said trading 1 or 2 pairs, not changing methods, and just sticking to the charts and not jumping around at all. So we're trying to help you here. And if you have any questions or something pops up, just ask and we'll blast it out. And I'll put this up on the website after the session. So I've saved that. And hey Kent, nice to see you. Hey Roger, hope Melinda's going well. And Robert, nice to see you. Okay, I think we're done with this. If anybody's got any questions, let me know. Again, there is back on the presentation thing, just to push this through. I wanted to quickly go through a bit on ADR, and hopefully this is not going to take too long, as we had a bit of a session last week. There are certain things that you don't talk to your saviour about. One of them is average daily range. So